New hope, new aspirations, same drama. It is a pleasure to welcome everyone back to a new season. Everything building now towards the imminent kickoff. Brentford against Manchester United. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Brentford against Manchester United. A quick look at the lineups. Got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's always hard to gauge the true worth of Jordan Henderson, as he's not the type of player you can measure in terms of goals and assists. He'll be the brains in midfield, trying to provide the creative input for players up front whenever possible.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, the ball's come loose. Spoon forward. Manchester United start a new era under a new manager. Someone making his senior managerial debut. So given your extensive football knowledge, Jim, what do you think?
Well, firstly, let me say that I wish him well. I was a little surprised by the decision to install him, and I think that goes for the fans too. And while every new manager needs a good start, he probably needs it more so.
Oh, he's come flying in. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pinnock, who's going to make this theirs? Shaw pumps it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Maguire. It's a long forward pass. Henderson gets into the right position to intercept. He's through. Hits one! Danger averted for now. The Red Devils get it back again. It's hit the crossbar! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Nicky. Fabio Carvalho. It is deadlocked. Looks like a good ball through. Out for a throw. How about it? He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Looks it towards the front. Aimed long and direct. Bueno. Now the pass. Firmly met. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries a through ball. Iggy looks to dink one in. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Bruno Fernandes plays it out to the flank. Matheus Cunha. Nelson. Keeps everyone guessing. And that's going to be a goal kick. Iggy. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Sesko. Leno. Passes it through. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I
moment.
think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
He went for the curler.
Yeah, maybe the free kick could have been executed a little better, but they've got to be wary of conceding fouls from similar positions now, or it's a recipe for more trouble. They could pay the price.
Played out to the right. Up to meet it!
Nelson.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Away from immediate danger. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Bruno Fernandes. It's come loose. And the first half is done. So there was the first half.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Manchester United playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Fired in from distance. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tries a long pass towards the front. Fabio Carvalho. with a delicate ball. Shaw boots it upfield. Nelson lofted into the middle. The referee's awarded a free kick. Jensen. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now the cross. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Brentford have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's had a go! They've scored! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
The Red Devils draw first blood here.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Gets into some space. United leading as we head into the last quarter of the game. Oh, good interception. The defence can get it clear. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And he has been fouled there. Oh, good ball. Looks to slip it through. It's a goal!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Mado, Matheus Cunha, Bruno Fernandes. Tries the route one option. Thiago. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes delivers. That's gone a long way up and away. Early ball. Fernandes shoots! Just off target.
Well, Peter, if you ever needed reminding of a game of fine margins, we've just seen it.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Henderson has been told to walk, and he needs to be wary of his reaction now. He wouldn't want to risk further sanction.
Well, he can get masterful control on free kicks, and his focus is usually second to none.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Looks like a good ball through. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Diogo Dalot, aimed long and direct. Manchester United go in search of their winner. Mount! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, he caught that one right on the meat. Cracking effort.
Pumps it upfield. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Lewis. Henry.
Nelson.
Nunez.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch. Nelson.
Who's going to make this theirs? It's got paid to a promising move. He's darted infield. Hoisted towards the area. Oh, what a lovely delivery. It deserved better.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, that was a beautifully played cross and really should have seen something better on the end of it.
Lobs it in gently. Nunez. Icky. And the referee brings it to a close. The Red Devils take a point there. All things considered, a pretty good point. Your reflections then, Jim?
Of course, winning starts are clearly more preferable, but both sides can take some satisfaction from avoiding defeat and maybe go one step further next time.
A very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. A quick look at the lineups. There's the whistle, and here we go. Manchester United bring a useful lead into their home game, having won the first leg on the road. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Gets his head to it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Mount with a delicate ball. Pumps it into the area. It's a loose ball. That's a throw. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Look, there's some very good headers of the ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Knocks it away. And the finish! That was venomous.
It's been such a positive start. I think the next step has to involve tucking one away.
United have begun the game in high-octane fashion.
Well, it's been a very purposeful start. I can add powerful too. They've set about their task with terrific energy.
The shot's on! Tries to dink it in. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky then.
Maguire, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Looks to dink one in. Clears it out of harm's way. There's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Junuzovic. Ball's out on the left now. Out to the left it goes. Now here's the through ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mount. Can he find a finish now? It's come loose. Away from immediate danger. It's going to be another throw. Bruno Fernandes, steered out wide. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Nicholas. Junuzovic. Let's put a stop to that. Bruno Fernandes. And he's onside. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. I can only say, well done, son.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Keeper's got good distance on that. Sesko, deftly done. Nicholas. Plays it out to the wing. Now the pass. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. De Ligt does well to read it and intercepts. Out to the left it goes. Managed to get it away. We hit half-time.
Manchester United will be relatively happy. They've protected their lead, and now the onus is on their opponents to start taking a few risks, which may play right into their hands.
After 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Nasraoui. Sesko. In comes the delivery. And back out it comes. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Ball swung in.
I think it's about time we've seen something different. And they've looked to play that longer ball, over the top, down through the middle, and mix their game up a bit more. I think they may just get someone in behind that defence now.
Looks to thread it through. Tries a long pass towards the front. Mount, aimed long and direct. Junuzovic. Maguire pumps it upfield. Bruno Fernandes. It's a brilliant interception.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
This could fall anywhere! He's had a shot! Turns and goes back. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Thiago, who's going to make this theirs? Plays it out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And the ball is out of play. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Nicholas. Forward it goes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. De Ligt gets it back. Mount passes it through. It's a decent ball. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Out for a throw. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Aim forward. Has he found his man? Ugarte. Thrust towards the front line. Well positioned to make that interception. Looks like a good ball through. Chance! He's gone for it! Battles to win it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And out to safety. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Looks to slip it through. Nicholas. Junuzovic gets it back. Spoon forward. Maguire gets into the right position to intercept. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? It took genuine bravery to attempt to tackle there. Mind you, he had little option.
And that's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then and something had to be done. Great commitment.
Defence has got rid of that. That really should have hit the net.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence. And shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Well read, he sorted that out. Aimed long and direct. Looks like a good ball through. He's had a go! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
It's a long forward pass. How about it? There's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken. You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Lucas. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. The Red Devils just have to run down the clock. Danger averted for now. Lucas. And time is up. Manchester United have lost here, but go through on the back of their first leg efforts. Lost this battle, but won the war. Well, given the outcome of the first game, Jim, what are you thinking now?
I think the important thing for the second leg was that they didn't become uncertain as to whether they set up to defend or attack. And I thought they got the balance just right. Good.
A very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. The teams then, Manchester United against Crystal Palace. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Now the lineups for the game. Got things underway. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. He's looking to get there first. Matheus Cunha. Had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the keeper knows all too well that there was no getting anywhere near that. That's a big escape. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Sa. Jeremy Pino. Mbuemo. Sesko. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Massive leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Oh, you've got to say that the leap there was brilliant, but he just couldn't execute the header. It's been such a positive start. I think the next step has to involve tucking one away.
Jeremy Pino. Sa. Who's going to make this theirs? Sesko. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's done very well to get to that.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare. I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
Hughes. Casemiro tries a through ball. It's the goalkeepers to claim. Sesko! Goal! Manchester United! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Red Devils take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Sa. Hughes passes it through. Pino! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Bruno Fernandes goes long and forward, and it's Shaw. Shaw with the cross. And the volley. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Out to the left it goes. Bruno Fernandes. Great leap! Harmlessly behind. Aimed long and direct.
Gehi.
That had to be more accurate. Sesko. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Lacroix. Gehi. Sosa. Sarr. Bruno Fernandes did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot with a delicate ball. Casemiro gets his foot in there. Spoon forward. Yoro. Shaw. Casemiro. United are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Diogo Dalot. Nketiah. Looks to slip it through. Sarr created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. And it's Casemiro. Looking to shoot! Clears it out of harm's way.
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Shot at goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
It's unusual not to see him make the keeper work. I mean, his accuracy from that type of area is so often better.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hughes. Sarr. Sosa. Matheus Cunha. There is the half-time whistle.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. There's the start of the second half. United carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Matheus Cunha. A chance! Crystal Palace come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
Done very well to intervene. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Pumps it upfield. Keeper's ball. Kamada. Jeremy Pino. Plays it out to the flank.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Bruno Fernandes tries a long pass towards the front. Thrust towards the front line.
Crystal Palace have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Defence has got rid of that. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery. Not this time.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Kasih pushes it out wide. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Shaw tries the route one option. It's a loose ball. Benitez catches it safely.
Crystal Palace have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Sesko. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Bruno Fernandes. The defence can get it clear. Fine defending there. Aimed in towards the centre. He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. The Eagles look as though they're about to make a change. The Red Devils get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Gehi. Diogo Dalot. Aimed long and direct. Played out to the wing. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Who's going to make this theirs? Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And out to safety. Sarr. United get it back again. Managed to get it away. Kamada. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ducouré. Spoon forward. Kamada doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Crystal Palace make their final change. Zirkzee, looks like a good ball through. Face to face with the keeper. More and more and more and more. They are running riot. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
The Red Devils take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Ducouré. Hughes. Zirkzee tries a through ball. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Munoz. Passes it through. And the finish! And he should have made it 4. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline has helped earn this win.